A convicted terrorist who built the bombs used in the deadly Bali attacks has broken down and begged for forgiveness from the widow of one of the victims. Umar Patek met with Ni Luh Erniati, whose husband was among the 202 people killed in the 2002 terror attack, kneeling with his head on her feet and vowing he would not return to terrorism. Watch the video above. Bali bombmaker begs for forgiveness from victim. Watch the latest news on Channel 7 or stream for free on 7 Plus. Patek became eligible for parole last month, having served just half his sentence, and is awaiting the final sign-off on whether he can be released from jail. His prison term was trimmed for good behavior after he denounced his extremist past. Aussie survivors stinging rebuke as Bali bomber prepares to walk free 10 years early as Jakarta weighs up whether to release him. Patek has pleaded his case to the woman he made a widow. Erniati's husband was head waiter at the Sari Club, where one of the bombs was detonated in October, 20 years ago. The Balinese woman, who leads the Indonesian Foundation for Survivors of the Bali attack, recently met with the terrorist who took her partner's life, revealing he broke down as she told him how her life was changed forever. "He was crying and he wanted me to forgive him," she told 7 News. She said she is not sure she will ever forgive him, saying the process is very, very difficult. "For now, I just want to think about the future." Remembering those lost here in Australia, a moment of silence was held in Parliament on Wednesday as they remembered the 88 Australians killed on the cusp of the tragedy's 20th anniversary. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese paid an emotional tribute to the victims and their loved ones. "They were not combatants in a war. They were visitors and locals alike," he said. "They were gathered in a place of joy because, as Australians have for so long known and cherished, few places are as welcoming as Indonesia." But amid the joy, there was malice. Terrorists who brought their depravity to Bali. For most of us, what happened in that moment is beyond imagining. A former member of terror group Jemaah Islamiyah, he fled his homeland in the wake of the 2002 Bali nightclub bombings. A decade-long manhunt came to a close in 2011 when he was arrested in Abbottabad, Pakistan, the same city where Osama bin Laden was cornered and killed. In 2012, Patek was sentenced to 20 years in jail over his role in the terror attack and the 2000 Jakarta Christmas Eve attacks. 10 years on, the timing of his release was a devastating new hit to victims' families as they prepare to mark the 20th anniversary of the attacks in October. Albanese said the early release would be difficult for the grieving loved ones of victims. This will add to the distress and trauma that the families of the 88 Australians who lost their lives in this terrorist attack feel, particularly on commemoration days, and the 20th anniversary is coming up, he told Sunrise last month. "It's not just about the 88 people, we are talking about thousands of people who have been impacted with trauma, who have lost loved ones. They lost mothers and fathers and sons and daughters and brothers and sisters in this terrorist attack." The anniversary of the bombings is expected to see an influx of people to the holiday island. Closer to home, the memorial service is expected to take place at a Bali memorial in Coogee, Sydney. And finally, thank you all for watching the video. Please like and comment your opinion so we can discuss together. Don't forget to subscribe, press the bell to follow and update many other interesting news. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.